What is up, everyone? What is up? All right. Yeah, we are ready to go, man. All right. I know I'm a little late today. It's Monday, but Mondays are yeah, we got to start to reload, guys. We are going to get 2 listings this week. 2 listings. That is the goal. Got to reload, you know what I mean? We're putting properties under contract at a good clip. So I anticipate one more going under this week. We have an offer on one of the other ones that I think the seller's going to take. So, yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. All right. Music is going. It's just very low, so nobody can hear it. We have some good follow-ups today, too. And, yeah, man. It's cold today. That's why I'm in a sweatshirt. It's raining and cold in here in Jersey. So, yeah, that's why. But we got coffee, and I got a great workout in this morning. Felt really good. Really good, actually. Okay. I'm just getting everything set. I think the dialer is set, and I think we are ready to rock and roll. Yep. All right. Let's dial it up. So we're going to do some residential expires this morning, just a few. Then what we're going to go and pivot to commercial. Don't find the time to exercise. Make the time to exercise. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. It's true, too. All right. We are ready. Are you guys with me? Who's with me today? All right. Well, we're going to call anyway. Oh, no, we're not ending anything. Okay. We are dialing. That was an immediate voicemail. This is an interesting one. This is a $2.6 million property in Byram. I know it because I sold land next to it. Okay, that's a voicemail that we're not going to get. I don't know if anybody's going to pick it up, but it'll be interesting if they do. So I sold a piece of land for like 120,000 next to this massive estate. It went to voicemail. It's okay though. But it's a beautiful property, and I'm curious as to hello. Yes, good morning, Daniel. Daniel, my name is actually Daniel too. I was actually given a call regarding a property that looked like it was for sale over in Wayne. Yes, sir. Okay. Are you the owner, sir? Do you mind me asking? Or are you the agent for that? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm a broker in the area. I looked like it came off the market. I want to say a while back. And I just wanted to reach out and see, I guess, what happened. Looks like a beautiful home, and my partner and I were just a little confused about what happened. Got it. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. On the one on Lenape? Wow. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Right. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How'd you find them? If you don't mind me asking, Daniel. Ah. Yep. The whole. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jeez. Don't. This is like painful for me to hear. This is crazy. Wow. Well, so it sounds like well, and if I'm hearing you correct, Daniel, you don't need the sale of Ford Lenape to purchase the new one since you actually are under escrow of that one. Got it. Okay. And are you like? And I guess is the question that I would ask is is there a particular reason you're looking to sell Ford Lenape? Because it looks like a beautiful home. Are you downsizing, upsizing, or ups? Got it. Okay, upsizing. Is a family expanding? Got it. Hmm. That's perfect. Got it. Uh, okay. Well, and are you? There's. I don't. You don't look listed, so it sounds like are you getting ready to like talk to an agent or a different agent to get it on the market? Okay. Have you interviewed and signed paperwork yet, or? Hmm. 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 Yeah, I understand. What I would ask is this: is does he is he a listing agent or is he a buyer's agent? Because they're very different. He does list too. Okay. Well, yeah, and I mean, listen, I appreciate number one. Thank you for being, upfront and authentic with me. It helps, and I guess at the same time, I'd say Just to make sure that you're not leaving any money on the table, Daniel, are you interested in interviewing more than one agent for the job of getting the property sold? Okay. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And yep. So you understand. What do you sell? Mm-hmm. Okay. So a tech company. Got it. Okay. So you know so you understand and know the whole deal as far as value proposition. Hmm. Nice. Yeah, I'd say you're more than a little familiar, my friend. If you're doing hard money lending, that's you've graduated from beginner to at least intermediate. Um, you know the deal, you know the game. It's all about marketability. It's all about track record, and really at the end of the day, it's like value. Like who's going to give you the most value for what for what they offer. And that's where I would love to have the opportunity to at least sit in front of you and your wife, present to you guys, and if at the end of that you feel like in your heart of hearts, hey, you know what, I feel like that this is the person for us, then we move forward. If it's not, we part our ways and say, hey, it was great to meet with you and good luck with the sale. That's what we would ask. I'm not saying that you have to list with me, you have to do it. I just want the opportunity to sit in front of you and your wife and show you the value that we bring. I'll bring my track record with you, so you'll know how many homes we've sold, and then we can, yeah, and then we can kind of go from there. Can I at least email you my? It's about 3 pages. It's what's called the pre-list package, and it tells you about me and who I am. Would that be okay? Perfect. All right, let me just grab a pencil. Um, And then if when you receive his term sheet or whatever that is that he's sending over to you, terms, when you say terms, if you don't mind me asking, what do you mean by that? Like, what's his terms? Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, yes, it does, but there's a value that comes with. How do I say this? I gotta be judicious with this. There are agents out there that will discount their own fee in front of you to get the listing, and I would caution you on that only because like you're hiring a professional negotiator. That's because one of the jobs that we're going to be doing is I'm going to be having conversations about the value of your home without you present. So with that said, if their immediate value proposition is to discount their fee in front of you the minute you ask what their fee is, what do you think they're going to do to you when they have an offer that comes in and it's not at list price? And that's where a lot of the value comes in, as far as where we come in. And I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying these are things to think about. With if you haven't, maybe you have already, because you've been around the block with this. Um, so yeah, that's what I would say with that. So let me grab a pencil. I'll shoot that over to you, and then you're gonna get it today. I'll follow up with you tomorrow. You tell me, hey Daniel, I'm willing to come out. Let's meet. I want to hear what you have to say, and then if at the end of that, we'll see where we're at. Does that sound fair to you? Okay, cool. All right, what do you got as far as mhm, got it. That's easy enough. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to put an email together for you today, and there's going to be actually a little video of myself, so you'll see who I am, what I look like. Only be about 30 seconds, just a quick intro, and then I'll attach the pre-list package on there. It'll just have some references, which are previous clients. If they just, I said, hey, would you be open to if somebody wanted to call you, explaining your experience that you had with me? They said fine. So there's some of those. It's what I do in a day, and then just a little bit about me. Sound good? Awesome. Dan, yeah, it's a pleasure. I look forward to hopefully meeting with you, and I'll reach out to you. Is tomorrow same time? Is that a good time to call you? Or earlier or later? Okay. All right. So same time. Perfect. I'm going to put in here 9 a.m. Awesome. My friend, I really appreciate you, Daniel, giving me a few minutes today. And it's always great to talk to salespeople because you guys know how it is. And so you're just authentic and right up front, which is what I appreciate. Yep. Awesome. Thank you, Daniel. Bye. All right. All right. So here's the deal with this one, guys. Instagram just is the worst. All right. So here's the deal with him. He's got paperwork and he was actually getting ready to do paperwork. He feels he's in sales too. Um, the agent that is working with him, the term is going to be important, the term sheet. So he's like, well, what he charges, what he does. And I said, okay. I said, all I ask for is the opportunity to sit in front of you and present to you and your wife. And he said, you know what? I'm willing to do that. So he said, call me tomorrow. Well, actually he said, I'm going to give you a call tomorrow. And so I'm going to send him a quick video. All right. And that's how we left it. So we're good. Cool. All right. So that's a good contact. Let's keep going. Oh, and let's put him in the calendar here. Got it. Okay. That is not the right number. Okay. Well, we're going to delete that. All right. We're ringing. So we're just going through. All right. And again, guys, so hello? Yeah. So, hi. Hello, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a condo that was for sale last year into this year over on Park Lane in downtown Jersey City. Did I happen to reach the owner of that, sir? Jersey City. Wrong number. This is wrong number, sir. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. You got to be careful, guys. That was a DNC wrong number, so we just kind of dance around that and get done. So the previous one, I want you guys. So it's going to be. So we're going to have an appointment tomorrow. He said he wants to give the buyer agent that's got him under contract. He wants to give him right of first refusal because he's in sales. Totally get it. And I said, look, I appreciate that. The only thing I ask for, you're in sales, Daniel, is the opportunity to present to you and your wife. And he was open to that. I said, okay, great. I'm going to send you a quick email. Let's talk tomorrow. You can let me know what the terms of his, what he's going to do for you is, and then we can talk about our appointment, which is probably going to be Wednesday or Thursday. He wants to be live Thursday, so that's the goal. So right out of the gate, nice call. Right out of the gate. That's how we do. I got to reload too, guys. Hey, Corinne. We have another offer on one of the properties that we have. So that's going to be, and it looks like the seller is going to accept it. So we are going to be under contract. So I got to start to reload. Good to see you, Corinne. So yeah, then when we put him under, we're only going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 active, and we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 under contract. So we got to reload, man. That's why we do this. We reload. And then I'm going to have some probate leads probably Wednesday or Thursday. I'll have a whole new round of it. And again, I'm in sweatshirt today because it's freaking cold down here. What's going on, Corinne? How you doing? How's your weekend? I could just text you, but I like that you're here. This is a lot of voicemails, guys, just so you know. This is a lot of voicemails. So we did have one good hit. Yes, hello, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property, a 4-family that was for sale over on Carrington Street in Elizabeth. Am I calling the right number for that, sir? I'm sorry, sir? Oh, tenant. Okay. I'm sorry about that. I thought this had, the number was attached to the building, so I assumed it was the owner. Sorry about that, sir. Alrighty, take care. All right, wrong number again. Another DNC. So we just be very careful about that. Very careful. I don't push when they're on the DNC and it's a wrong number. I don't push for, hey, can I help you out with anything? We don't do that. No. Do you want to? I'll offer this to you, Corinne. Do you want to role play it? Or do you want to? I can call you later. We can talk about it, like what happened. I lost. I'm not going to say I lost one, but nobody's answering. I didn't lose one, but I went up against a guy whose best friend was an agent. Hello? Hello, good morning. Damn it, come on. And he's not calling me back. When he said he would. I presented, he wouldn't sign. I closed him and he just wouldn't do it. and that was on That was on Wednesday, and I followed up with him. Okay. You can tell me about it later. I'm cool with that. I can't get them all. I always say this, like I'm not able to list everybody that I sit in front of. This was like one of the first ones I haven't in a while, but I'm not beating myself up on it. I knew I was up against, you know, like if I'm not an agent and you and I are best friends, like you're going to get my listing no matter who I talk to. And I think that's how this case was with him. So, yeah, me too. But I want to hear about it. I don't want to make it about me. I want to hear about what you had to happen. So, were they appointments or were they listings you had that you lost to someone else? Like you had to give it back and then give it to someone else? Is that what happened? Or did you just go on the appointment, you didn't get the listing? No appointment. Oh, okay. So real quick, how did you lose it? Tell me how you give me like a Reader's Digest version. When you say you lost it, if you're not on an appointment, I'm not sure how you would lose it if you didn't have it, even an appointment. Maybe I'm missing something. Talk to me, girl. Went on appointment, didn't get listing. Oh, okay. Wait, actually got it. Okay. Hello? Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a two-family building that was for sale. It was on 20th Street in Newark. Did I happen to reach the owner of that, ma'am? Okay. And this, just so I know, ma'am, this is the one 760 South 20th Street? Okay, and I'm speaking to the owner. I just want to make sure so I can take it off. Okay. Okay. That's why I was calling, ma'am. It looked like a nice building. I was a little confused because we're agents in the myself and the team that I work with. We're agents in the area, and we just wanted to see what happened because it looked like a really nice building. Okay. Not a problem, ma'am. You bet. Bye. All right. So she's definitely not interested. She said, we're not doing it. Do not call me again. Okay. So we will do that. With that, Karina happens to the best of us. I'll say that. I wish my percentage, like listing ratio to appointment to listing ratio, was 100, but it's not. I'd say probably I'm like 70, maybe 70 to 80%. Like between 7 and 8 out of 10, I'll get, which I think is really good. Yeah. Hello, sir. Sir, hi, sir. My name is Daniel. I hope I'm calling the right number here. There was a two-family property that was for sale. It was over on Arlington Ave in Jersey City. Did I happen to reach the owner of that, sir? Okay. And this is a wrong number, so I can take it off? Okay. Sorry about that. All right. All right. Wrong number. Yeah, it happens to the best of us, man. I wish my percentages were, I wish I batted 1,000. But doing this helps me, man. It helps me. Like I just had a call with a guy in Wayne, and he wants to really give it to, he's in sales too. And he's like, I just want to give it to my listing or to the buyer agent because I'm under contract. There was like 10 offers. His strategy works. So I just feel like I should give it to him first. And I was like, hey, totally appreciate that. You know, I guess just to ensure that you're not leaving any money on the table. It sounds like you might be open to the, you know, at least meeting with somebody else first to make sure that, hey, what he's offering is best for you. And then let me give my value proposition to you. And if at the end of that, you feel like he's the best, you can go with him. But if you, in your heart, think that I'm the best for the job and I can get you the absolute most in the shortest amount of time, then I'll ask for the opportunity to list your property. And he was like, okay. So he's getting the guy's information today, going to see what he's going to charge, all that good stuff. And then I'm going to follow up with him tomorrow after I give I'm going to do a quick video email to him. I said, it's only going to be about 30 seconds, but I want you to vet me and research me with the information that I give. Nice. Good for you. Hello? That's awesome, Kareem. Good for you, man. I love that. That's big time. That's big time, Kareem. I might do an open house this weekend for a property I have in Netcong. It's a really good friend of mine. Hello? Yes. And so that previous call, the guy's in sales, and he, in looking at the information that I had before, he had it listed before. I didn't even notice that he had it. It was last year, and it was just on a whim that I got his number. But he's definitely open to, he's going to be listing by Thursday. So I want to close for the appointment and get the appointment so I can go on Thursday. I went up beside the river. Yeah, I saw. You bet. Cool. Yeah, we'll talk later, Kareem. That's good. I want to hear about this anyway. I'll tell you what I did on mine, and you can tell me what you can tell me yours. But remember, don't get discouraged. We don't bat 1,000. Again, if you can close 70 to 80% of the listings that you go on, the appointments, that's a phenomenal percentage. So think 7 to 8 out of 10 of them that you go on, you're going to get. That's what I'd like to keep my percentage at. So this guy's not calling me back. I went on the appointment on Thursday or Wednesday. But again, I was going up against a really good friend of his. So, but it gives me the practice of presenting. So good to hear from you. Go make it great today, man. Go make it great today. All right, let's rock and roll. Guys, just so you know, like the dialer is ringing and just people aren't answering. So it's been quiet. It's been quiet. So I might pivot to commercials a little earlier today. I have a lot of follow-up with those. I got 4 right here, and then I got 2 new ones. Nobody's picking up right now. No. Nope. Yeah, we'll do this for another 5 minutes. If I can't get any pickups, we'll do this for maybe another 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'm going to pivot to commercials because I do have a lot that I want to call today. I want to set at least 2 appointments today with those. Hello? I don't know who that is, and I think that's not the right number either. It's an LLC, and LLCs, I don't do well with numbers. Hello? Ah, I can tell they're hanging up. Shoot. Okay. Well, we're going to get a refill, but it's still ringing. I got 3 lines going. Right now, we've called about 88 people. Cool. I got our website coming out. I think it's this week. I'm super juiced for that finally, man. Hello? Nope. It's going to have courses, coaching, like a whole bunch of cool stuff, man. And eventually, I'm in talks for like a design for like some swag. It's really cool, man. I got a whole crew coming. We're like expanding. Hello? Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale over on Barrister Drive. It was in Cambridge Heights in Butler. Oh, it's sold. Okay. I'm looking at, and I'm a real estate broker in the area. Unit, it was 160. They had it for sale again. It was in a trust. Were you when you, if you don't mind me asking, ma'am? Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so it's the new owners. Okay, I'm sorry about that, ma'am. Okay. Ooh, boy, they get real testy when it's like the wrong number. Oh God. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Because I want to find out if it's old owner or new owner. And she was definitely not thrilled about that. All right. So, all right. So, look, when someone's on the DNC, and that's why I don't push for, can I help you with anything? Because I don't want them thinking that I'm soliciting them. I'm not. I was trying to reach out to an owner of a property. She said, I am not the owner. I sold that 20 years ago. So now what I want to figure out, and I think what happened is that she's a previous owner, but this listing was 2 years old. That's why I pushed a little farther. And then she got angry and was like, no, that's not me. Stop calling. All right. So then what you do is we just delete it and we move on. So, oh, cool. This might be a builder. Hang on. Let me see if he's going to answer. It's re-ringing because they both answered at the same time. So the dialer will put a message to him and answer the other one. Now it's calling him back. Come on. It's a construction company. Nope, wouldn't take it. Damn. It's okay. We'll get him. We'll get him. No, that's not the owner either. Damn. All right, we'll keep going. I'm getting pickups. So, hello? No, hang up. That's not him either. Okay. Yeah, so we'll probably pivot, guys, in a little bit to we had a good run. That's going to be an appointment on Thursday. Hello? Yes, hello, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. It was over on Preakness Ave in Patterson. Wrong number, sir? Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Hi, this is Daniel. Oh, okay. Awesome. No, it's fine. Cash is fine. That's perfect. Awesome. And what are your hours? How long are you there? Okay, so till 4. Okay. I'll try to get there before 4. I will call you at this number. Perfect. I'll give you a ring when I'm on my way, okay? Thank you, sir. All right. So just so you guys know, I saw the number and I had to answer it. I'm getting a Bible, my old Bible from when I was a kid. When I was like 5 when I had it, and all the binding was broken. And this guy's rebinded it, and he said it's done. He's had it for like 2 weeks. So I know it's unreal estate related, but just to give you an idea that I practice what I preach. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's go. Let's go. I don't speak of like God if I don't, and if I don't actually do it and follow it. Okay, we got another one reaching back out. Let's see. This is a re-ring. This is a re-ring. Hello? Can you hear me, sir? Damn. Mm-mm. No. Okay, it's re-ringing. So just to give you guys an idea, I use RedX. RedX is the hello. Uh, RedX takes leads and dumps it into a dialer system. I have a 3-line dialer. So right now it's made 104 calls in about a half hour because I started a little late today. And that tells you that after a half hour, all those calls are made on 106, that people aren't answering today. I'm not getting a lot of pickups, and that's okay. That's totally fine. Some days I get more than others. But the first person that called today that picked up today, we had a conversation. He's listing his property, and I'm pushing to get the appointment. He's in sales and he wants to give it to the buyer agent that he's working with. And I said, totally appreciate it. I said, totally appreciate that. I said, just to ensure you're not leaving any money on the table. It sounds like it'd be open to, at least meeting with one other agent to make sure that what happened to you before doesn't happen again. And he was like, yeah. Hello. Damn. This is a 5-unit building in Jersey City too. This is a big one, 2.5 million. And so the other agent is giving him his terms and stuff. What I'm going to do is reach back out to him tomorrow in the morning and then see where he's at. And I'll pre-qual him. Obviously, you run through the pre-qual, so you make sure it's an actual appointment. It's not something you're just going to go run to. We don't do that here. There are pointed questions we ask to make sure that that is a bona fide qualified appointment and that they are ready, willing, and able to sign a listing agreement that day. And that's what we do. What is this? 1031 Route 22, Branchburg. Let me tell my assistant to pull this. This is a commercial. Yep. Okay. She's going to pull it right now. Cool. Um, Okay. Sorry, guys. It's important. These things are important, man. She pulls numbers for me. So I need to make sure that I'm getting the right number. Hello? Oh, good morning, Hugo. Hugo, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. I hope I'm calling the right number here. Over on 23rd Street in Patterson. When you have a moment, Hugo, you can please give me a call. I'm a broker right in the area. My number is 973 255 8714. Thank you, sir. All right. I don't know if he's the owner, but his his number was the only number that I have. So I'm assuming he is. Yeah, so and then I have a follow-up call. Oh, let me I got to text my partner too. What's up? Can't talk in a meeting right now. Let me hit him. Hello? Hello, ma'am? No, she hung up too. Boy, we are getting crushed. Yeah. I'm going to give it another too restrictive. Okay. All right. So just so you guys know what I'm doing here, my partner, we had a church that I was going to follow up with today. Hello? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I think I have the wrong number. Sorry about that. Probably not a great market for it in UC. No, it's North Bergen. All right. Yeah, this is actually good that I'm doing this as we're talking. Um, there's a church in Hudson County, and the church. Hello? Damn. Nope. So what's happening when you guys hear me saying hello is they're hanging up. The it's a voicemail. There's a delay, and it's a voicemail instead of a person. All right. I think we're gonna pivot from these because no one's picking up right now, and I really want to get some people. I want to get at least an appointment today. The one I talked to earlier in the morning was that's a potential appointment. It's not a definite appointment. All right. Yeah, these are not. All right. So we'll do 5 more minutes of these guys. Good location. Yeah, I know. Hello? Nope. They didn't answer either. Yes. Hello, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. Hi, my name's Daniel, sir. I was trying to reach the owner of a property that was for sale, a building over on Crooks Ave in Clifton. Did I happen to reach the owner of that, sir? Yes, sir. Am I calling the owner for that, sir? Oh, okay. I think I'm 581, sir. Yes. Oh, you owned it a while ago. Oh, okay. They had it for sale recently. That's why I thought I was calling the new owners, not the old owners. I'm sorry about that, sir. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Sorry about that, sir. Okay, take care. Okay. Just so you guys know, I'm texting my partner, and the deal with it is so we have a church um, that we're going to be talking to the owner, and I wanted to see if he would actually sell it. That's was the question of the day. Can we sell this? The zoning is restrictive, but where he's telling me now, and he's going to look into zoning today, and then we're gonna. If we do, I'll stream it live for us doing the call to list this. I'll show you how we list a commercial spot. But I have commercial follow ups. I'm going to do probably in a quick minute. All right, that's not him. Yeah, yeah. None of these aren't answering. So yeah, let's just pivot. Fuck it. I'm going to pivot to commercial now. All right. Cool. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them to follow up on. And then the next thing I'm going to do today is tighten up these leads because there's too many of them that are not good. Yeah, there's no new commercials today. So I'm going to call the ones that I have here. This is this guy, Ryan. He has a property in Bayonne. And I spoke to him last week, sent him an email. He looked at it, read it, and now I want to see if he's ready to meet with me and my partner. Hey, is this Ryan? Ryan, Daniel with Tip Commercial. How you doing, my friend? I'm good. Thanks for asking. I just wanted to check in. I sent that email to you last week, and it had a couple attachments on it from some different slide decks that we've done. And I just wanted to check in and see, do you have any questions about it? Are you open to meeting with the owner? Yeah. We know we know that area well. I don't think we'd have I don't honestly think we'd have an issue with your property if we can get a hold of it and do a nice OM like we've done for those previous ones and get it done for you. So I guess the question I'd ask is are you open to having a conversation with the owner of the company, Jason? Okay. What would be a good? Are you free today? What's your day look like today? Because I got to see when. Because I know we have a couple appointments. Jason does anyway. You're wide open. All right. Let me do this. Let me get him on the horn, and then if we can do it soon, we'll I'll give you a ring back in a few minutes. If he's preoccupied, then I'll give you a ring back and let you know like what time we can do. Sound like a plan? Awesome. All right, Ryan. I'll be in touch. Thanks. Now I call Jay, my partner. What is he on the phone? All right, I'm telling him now, let's call him. I want to get this guy. He might be on the phone though. Hey, yeah, remember that one in Bayonne, the one on Cottage? It was that like restaurant kind of bar. Do you remember when we went over that real quick? Yeah. Well, I just got off the phone with the owner. I sent him what we have. He was like, "Yeah, you know what? I'm ready to talk to you guys. Like, I'm good." Are you? Yep. Say that again. Yes, that's exactly the one. Same here. Never met him. Spoke to him a couple times. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. We're like poaching his listings, right? Listen, man, what are you gonna do? Like, you can't be one of the yeah. One of the value propositions I give to these guys is like, look, I mean, it didn't sell. You went with a residential agent. We know that there's a better way to go. I know you want to get it done. I said, here's what we can do. And he was like, yeah, let's rock. He goes, I'm open to talking to him. He's like, he wants to, you and I talk to him and we can set up either you want to go see it. We can do listing pay. He was impressed by what I sent to him in the email. Yeah, I do. I want to see if we can get him because I have a feeling Bob's going to take one of those offers. I think he's going to cave. I feel like that, and then like we got to like reload. The only one we'll have active is the Lee's of the offer that we have. I feel like he's going to come back and be like, you know what, let's do it. Call me back. All right, cool. All right. So what we're gonna do? He's going home actually because he lives 10 minutes from his office. We're gonna call and pitch this guy Ryan. All right. So you'll get to hear me and my partner pitch him because we're putting a lot of properties under again, guys. Like this owner is going to take it's a really good offer. He initially said no, but I think once he slept on it this weekend. He's going to take it. That would put us 1, 2, 3, 4 active, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pending, and 2 closed. Excuse me. So we got to reload here. So that's the deal. So we're going to get that. He's going to call me in 10 minutes. I'll live pitch this with him so you guys can hear it. And then what I'm going to do is let's keep calling. So he's the first one that I have here. And just so you guys know, I have a book right here. This book I have has leads that are going to be, someone's going to sell or buy in the next 15 to 30 days. So these are my top leads right now. That's what I use this book for. So when I initially make the call, if they're not ready yet, or they're, like I couldn't get them on the appointment, but I know they're going to be listing, they go in this book. And then I just keep pounding them, keep following up, keep calling until they agree to the appointment. That's what this guy just did. So Now I'm going to call this guy Renat. This is a 7-family building. It was 1.2 million. And I emailed him last week, 5 days ago. Now I'm going to call and follow up. This is my third follow-up call on him. But he's motivated. He does want to sell. It's ringing. Come on. Come on. I think I'm going to get voicemail. That's 5 rings. I'll get his voicemail. It's okay. Yep. Voicemail. But it's okay. Good morning, Renat. This is Daniel. I'm the commercial agent with Tip Commercial that spoke to you last week regarding, the property over on Lembeck. I did email you to the Realty email and just wanted to follow up and see if you had any questions about what you saw and, again, the building itself, because we can definitely help you with that. When you have a moment, please call me. Today is Monday. It's about 10 o'clock. My number directly is 973-255-8714. Thank you. All right. That's my third call to him. I'm going to call him again later today. That's nobody. I don't know who that is. All right. Now I have one more to call. This is a property in Wallington, commercial property. This is Ivana. Okay. This is Ivana. And I'm going to keep following up with these people. Again, until they tell, I'm going to ask for forgiveness first, permission second. Until they tell me stop calling, I'm going to keep calling. Hell yeah, Jonathan. I appreciate you, brother. Just keep calling, man. Just keep calling. I'd rather have them tell me stop calling. But she gave me her email. It's ringing. Let's see. This is a nice building, too. We could do a lot of good things with this building. All right. I got her voicemail. Morning, Ivana. Daniel with Tip Commercial. Yvonne, I just wanted to connect with you. We sent the email out to you last week regarding the auto place, and I just wanted to see if you had any questions about what you saw, and that we are under contract for that property in Ridgewood. So please call me. Today is Monday. It's 10 o'clock. Would love to connect with you and see how we can help you. I know you said you had something potentially in the hopper with another buyer. So just wanted to see and connect and see if that ended up coming to fruition. My number is 973-255-8714. Thank you. All right. Perfect. This is what we do, guys. Just keep following up. Keep calling. Because I know you're going to get to hear me and my partner pitch this gentleman this morning. And then what you'll do is you'll sign okay. That's good. Okay. Okay, good. All right, we got another one coming. Let's see. This is, yeah, we're under contract for that one. That's pretty dope. That's really good. Oh, this is the guy. I really want to find this guy's number. Let's try this. This is a $5 million hotel that I just, if you guys heard me last week, you would know that I completely dropped the ball on this because I didn't write this guy's number down. I goofed. I totally goofed. Hello? The guy's name is Hamant. This number's not working. Oh, I am so. I can't believe I did this. Let's try this one. So it's one of 10 numbers, and I'm going to sit here and call each one. I think it's this one, but let me see. We'll see. It's ringing. Nope. That's a fax number. Oh, I can't believe I did this. And he was very open to it too, man. Like we had a good conversation. And I just dropped the freaking ball. Just bear with me here. I'm going to be calling a bunch of numbers to try and get this guy. All right. It's not that one. Let's try this one. Nope. Let's try this one. I am so perturbed that, and I emailed him, but he hasn't. The problem is he hasn't looked at my, he hasn't looked at the email. All right, let's do this. Let's try. Maybe it's this number. Nope. Maybe it's this one. It's ringing. Come on, man. Please be the right one. 2 rings. Even I'm prone to screwing up. Hi, I was looking for Hamant, please. Hello, ma'am. Oh, ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was looking for Hamant. Nope. She hung up, so that's not the right number. Shit. 206. Let's try this one. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I was looking for Hamant. Yeah, I thought I had the wrong number. I'm sorry about that. All right, take care. Shit. This is going to be a bunch of wrong numbers till I get to the right one. I'm sorry, guys. I completely dropped the ball on this. Even I am prone to mistakes. It's a $5 million hotel that the guy was open. Oh. Yeah, John. There's so many numbers, and he called back, and it was like I didn't write it. I have everything down here but his freaking number. And I can't find his number. And he was open and wanted to like talk further. He has approved plans. I can't tell you right now how frustrated I am that I can't get this guy's number. It's embarrassing. Let's try this one. Nope, that one's dead. Shit. You gotta be kidding me, man. What about this one? It couldn't possibly be that one. No, it's not. It's ringing. Maybe it's this one. Nope. Call. When I say nope, it's because it comes up as the number you dialed is not in service. I can't fucking believe this. And I'm waiting for my partner to call back so we can pitch this one guy. But in the meantime, I'm struggling with this. I can't believe I did this. It's ringing. He's not answering, though, if it's him. No. Details, guys. This is all about details. Learn from me here. Do not make this mistake. When you have somebody's info, write down everything. I'm like, I've called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 numbers, and so far none of these numbers are his. And I am like beside myself. I really am. I'm all right, let's try this one. I already called that one. Fuck. Let's try this one. It's a 901 number. I don't even know where 901 is. It's ringing. I gotta laugh at this, man. It's nope. The number's disconnected. Fuck. I can't, but like I'm laughing at this. Like this is just pathetic that I did this. But I don't want to verbally beat myself up because that's so bad for you. That's the worst thing you could do is verbally say mean things to yourself when you make a mistake. Because your consciousness doesn't know if you're joking or not. So I'm just going to say, I'm learning from this mistake. This one's ringing. This is a residential number. And this has to get recharged too. Hi, I was looking for Hamant, please. Is this Hamant? Hamant, it's Daniel with Tip Commercial. What's going on, my friend? Because I called you, we spoke last week regarding, and I actually emailed you to the hotel's email because you asked me to send you. We were the brokers. Remember the ones that I was telling you about? We had the property down the street in Bridgewater. The one 1271. I'll tell you right now because hang hang on, I'll tell you right now. I emailed you to the hotel email, but I want to pull up the email that I sent you because it had that slide deck in it. Yes. Let me see. Look in your email. Tell me you have that email. All right. It's from Daniel Tip Commercial. I sent it to well, I'll tell you the date I sent it. The date I sent it was Wednesday at 11:42.
Wednesday. What date was that?
June 4th. You got it.
Daniel 3400? No.
It'll be
3400?
it'll be yes, 3400. That's the subject line. Route 22.
What's the last name?
MESROBIAN.
Yep, I got it. What do you want me to do here? Click on what?
So in that email, it has a link to our track record, like our website. So if you see in there, it says Tip Commercial and then track record. You'll see some of the properties that we've sold. We've done every type of commercial there is. Then the attachments there's an attachment for a land development. It was like a 100-unit building. And then there's one on Route 22. We had that one under contract, but the seller actually, we got him pretty much an offer that was reasonable to him. He accepted it and then backed out. But that's what we were able to do. And that was listed at $6 million.
Right.
So I wanted to just, because when we were speaking initially, you wanted to see, hey, like, what have you done, and what kind of, what could you offer me was really where you were at. So that's why I put that email together for you.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is because you said you had, what was it, approval for how many, 34 units was the hotel now?
Right now we have technically we have 38 operating room, 37 operating room.
All right, 37 operating rooms. Was it approved at 100? Wasn't it like 100 you had or something like that?
We can get approved for 100 units, yes.
Yeah, that's what you told me. I remember we had the conversation, you said that. But you were having issues with the city, with the town.
Yeah, I mean, you need some good developer. I understand I'm not a developer. I'm not that professional that they are looking for.
Sure. Well, yeah, you got to have.
Whenever I walk in front of them, I'm like always a mom and pop hotel owner, which I understand,
Sure.
And
Sure.
that's what I am. I'm not like a big developer. But if you bring some new player, they might be able to, look into the application seriously.
Yeah. Well, let me.
Some concept done,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you see, well, here's what I would say, and you tell me, Hamad, this is good for you. Like, you see what we've done. I want you to look at those slide decks. That's how we market, which I know you didn't have before. That's the reason we actually called you, is we looked at what you had and said, they're leaving a lot on the table from a marketing perspective. If you're open to at least having a conversation with the owner of the company, Jason, then what we can do is get you, me, and him on the phone. If there's something here, if there's meat on this bone, Hamad, and we can help you, we will. We can. If there's not, and you're okay with it. Say that again?
I don't want to do any listing. I'd rather you bring me a developer or offer or like anybody else, sit down, go over the drawings, go over whatever you want to go over. Let them do due diligence.
Yeah.
And come up with a reasonable offer. It's like it's called in America, skin in the game.
Sure. And I appreciate that. I do. Out of curiosity.
Then I can go with that. I can go along with that. Yeah.
Out of curiosity, is the reason you don't want to go on the open market because of the experience you had last time?
No, I just don't want to go. I mean, I don't want to get into that basically. Idiot.
I'm just curious how, because the open market is where you're going to get the most. That's why I'm curious why you don't want to do that.
I just don't want to do it. I don't want to put out this building for list anywhere.
Interesting. I mean, well, here's what I appreciate that you're sharing that with me. The listing and how we market it is what's going to bring the buyer to us. We don't have somebody right now that's saying to me, listen, Haman, I wish somebody would, like, the way real estate works is somebody wants to sell it. We go and pitch it. And then someone says, yeah, you know what? I'm looking for a hotel in Somerset County. I wish it worked that way, but it doesn't. What happens is when you list it, the buyers come to us on how we list it.
Daniel, I think you and me are going to talk for hours and hours and days. I'm not going to give anyone listing.
Yeah, that's fine.
I understand that one line English, right?
Mm-hmm.
You understand one line English, right?
Sure.
That I don't want to do any listing, period.
Okay. All right.
Even if I'm going to go to grave, I think I'm going to let my daughter or my son-in-law decide what to do with it. But as long as I'm alive, I'm not going to put this property for listing.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. And again,
I don't mind giving you commission. I don't mind, you have a fair share. I don't mind giving you agreement that I'll pay you if you bring a buyer. Mm-hmm. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, I understand, and we appreciate that.
I signed with so many brokers. Hey guys, you bring a buyer, and whomever you bring, I'm not going to deal with them at all. Period. Not today, not tomorrow, not 5 years from now.
Right.
And if these people decided to come back again behind you, they are making a big mistake. I'm not telling them to go back to you. Then I can deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's how we are dealing right now. So I'm really not interested in, I'm not that desperate to sell this property.
How come you listed it? Out of curiosity, what was the reason you had it on the market in the first place?
I didn't list with anybody.
It was on the market. That's how I found out about you.
I'm telling you, I did not list with anybody. If there's any moron listed, tell me.
I'll tell you right now. Yeah. Hold on. That's how I found you, my friend, is you were on the market at some point and came off.
This was done before 2023. There was one of the guys who did it behind my back, and I divorced him once and for all. His name was James Cordo.
I'll tell you right now who it is.
So if he did it in 2023, that was him, and I divorced him. Me and him have no relation, zero relation right now.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me pull you up and.
Listen, if it's before 2023, it's got to be that guy.
Yeah, that's probably what it was then. It's him.
Very much. I don't know him.
Yeah.
He's the one who he did it behind my back. Yeah.
Wow. How does somebody do that?
I could give him a ride, but I did not give him a ride. I just said, listen, my friend, we had a 25-year relationship with this guy, okay?
Yeah.
I did millions of dollars worth of business with this guy, and I don't know why he did that sneaky thing behind me, and we're done. We're finished. I remember I calling him, my last was September 2023.
Yeah.
Last time I spoke to him. Yep.
Wow. That was it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's, again, I'm sorry that happened to you, my friend. That's not the way it's supposed to be. I can understand now why you don't want to, go on the open market, because you signed with somebody else.
And then I got another call. Let me call you back.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. Yeah, he's not looking to list anyway. So there he is. Yep, it was previous to that, what he's talking about. And this person, he's saying, listed it behind his back. I'm looking at the listing right now. Yep. Wow. I don't know how people do that, man. How the fuck do you do that? He said we had a relationship for 25 years. You heard him. There he is. Yeah. No, this is actually after. I'm going to tell him that this was listed after. He needs to know this. He's telling me it was before 2023. And I'm like, no. Was this on the NJ? I'm just going to do some digging here, guys. So this is interesting. Search. There it is. No. Then maybe this is Garden State. Let's try. Oh, no. Okay. My assistant's in there. But it doesn't matter. Look, the guy doesn't want to list. He's like, I'm not doing it. He goes, you know what he said to me? I don't know if you heard it. He said, do you understand plain English? Do you understand one line English? And I said, yeah. He goes, my one line English is, I'm not listing the property ever. Can you understand that? And I was like, okay, totally fine. How come you listed it in the first place? Was my next question to him, if you heard me. And he said, I never listed it. Whoever listed it behind my back. I never signed anything. I never listed it, which in the commercial world is possible. People can do that. Agents do that, which is why I'm like, how would you as an agent do that? Like, how can you do that in good faith and good honor? It's nuts. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with it. But I found it. I found his number. I can't believe I found his number. And I'm going to add him in. I can't believe I found it. That's persistence, guys. Just so you know, that's persistence. I didn't get down. I'm not going to beat myself up. I just kept calling numbers that I had. And one of them ended up turning out to be him. Now, he's not looking to, again, he's like, I can just leave it to my son. And I'm like, okay. Which makes sense if he's telling me that he never listed it. That's crazy to me that somebody would do that. What person in your right mind would put a property on the market when the seller never gave you permission to? It's crazy. Absolutely nuts. So I got to charge my headset. It's dead. I need a new headset. If you guys know any good Bluetooth headsets, I've had that thing for 7 years. That battery's pretty toasty, but it still works. But it was dead. That's why I had to take it off. The battery was dead. So now here's another thing I want to share with you guys before I start making calls again. Know this. I'm not pushing to list this guy. If you are a hard no, like I don't want to work with you. I want to work with people that want to work with me. So I'm not here to convince you that selling your property is the best idea for you. I'm not in here for that. I don't care. It's not going to affect my life one way or another. It'll change yours, but it ain't going to change mine. So as you start to list property, anybody out there, when you're listing regularly or when you're getting buyers and you're putting them under contract regularly, and you have a pipeline that's got at least 3 to 4 closing every month, or 3 to 4 you're putting under contract, and you're listing 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 a month, you don't have people like him. You don't need him. I don't need him. He's dead set against it, and I'm fine. I'm not here to convince you. So remember, when I say, and I use this phrase a lot, I'm here to help you. I'm not here to talk you into doing anything you don't want to do. I'll probably say that to a seller 3-4 times in an appointment. Hey, I'm here to help you. I ain't here to talk you into doing anything you don't want to do. That applies to this guy. Now, he was listed, and my assistant's in the MLS. I'm verifying that now. Okay. So she's in the MLS. I couldn't jump into the Garden State because she's in it. So it's fine. I couldn't check to see who the listing agent is, but I don't even care. He's not listing with me anyway. So you just let it go. So him, I let go. Oh, you know what I need? I need a whiteout to white him out. So now I'm down to 4 leads in this lead book. This is like my lead book that is going to be somebody that's going to list or sell in the next 15 to 30 days. That's what this book is. He was in there because I thought he said he was gonna, because he was like, oh, let me know. Now he's not. So then I'll cross him out. There it is. My whiteout. So I white him out. And then the person on the top, Ryan, we're going to pitch him when my partner calls. Actually, I'm going to text him and be like, you ready? All right, let me see if he hits me back. And then we will pitch him. I want you guys to hear me pitch him. Yeah, this guy gets out of my book. I want to share with you all everything that I do, so you can hold me accountable. If you see me doing something that I say I don't do, or my actions say that I don't do, like, for example, if you hear me beating myself up verbally, say it in there, man. Because being hard on yourself doesn't strengthen you. It weakens you. It actually weakens your immune system. When you start talking negatively to yourself, oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm a fucking dummy. I can't believe I did that. What a stupid ass I am. Those words they're not good. They innately and internally weaken your immune system. So, because I'm going to say this, when you guys have closings and you close someone, do you sit there and say, hey, man, that was an awesome closing. I did such a great job on that. I'm so proud of myself. I can guarantee you very few of you do that. I don't even do that. So if I don't do that, I know most of you don't either. So remember, it's so much easier for us to be hard on ourselves than easy on ourselves. All right, he said he's going to be ready in like 2 minutes. So I want to pitch this guy so you guys can hear him. You can hear me pitch him. So just remember that. Food for thought, words to live by. Don't verbally beat yourself up when you mess up. It's not going to do any good. And I want my thing to charge. So that's charging while this is going. Let me see if I can call somebody else. Hang on. Who else do I got here? I left a message for her. He's done. We're going to appointment. All right. So this book, I just started this book, just so you guys know. This book stays with me all the time. Oh, and I'm going to send, so this is the guy that I spoke to this morning. He's got a property in Passaic County. I'm going to send him an email, a quick bomb email introducing myself. Now, I'm not going to do it in a sweatshirt. I'm going to change into my jacket and like a collared shirt. And then I'll send him a quick 30-second video with my pre-list package. So I'm going to ask a question here. do you all have a pre-list package? How many of you have a pre-list package? So when somebody like that you've cold called, they don't know who you are, and you're going for an appointment, and they say, send me something about you, which is totally fair. Hell yeah, of course you do, Cassidy, because you're with the best, man. You're with us. I know you had it before, but hell yeah, bro. I appreciate that. Good. So mine's 4 pages. It's an intro to me, tells you what I do in a day, references, and then like a marketing plan of action. I could probably even eliminate that. But the references is huge. When you guys start closing deals with clients that are happy with you, number 1, get the review. And then number 2, ask them, hey, would you mind if I used you as a reference in case somebody that doesn't know who I am wants to speak to someone that had an experience with me? Would you be open to that? I guarantee you 100% of the time, they will tell you yes, if they had a good experience with you. So get at least 3 references. I have 2 doctors, and then like 2 other clients that I've just worked with in the past. And they said, yeah, absolutely, I would love to. It's okay if you guys don't. I know some of you might not. And if you want me to send you my pre-list package, just tell me. I'll email it to you. You guys can take a look at it, mimic it. I don't care. Use what I did. And you don't have to have a ton of closed sales to do this. You don't. But you'll notice on each page, I have one of my past reviews. I quote it on the page. So you'll see that. So if you want me to send it to you, just drop your email in the chat. Or you hear me give this phone number out, text me on my phone. Call me on my phone. I don't care. I'm here to help you guys. All right, let's call a couple more. I got to tell you, I'm so proud of myself that I found that number. I'm really, really happy about that. Because I was beating myself up on it before because I couldn't believe I forgot it. All right, I'm going to call this guy again. This is Rodrigo. I know I've called him. So Rodrigo, if you guys follow me a lot, I've called this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 times in the last 2.5 months. He's not reached back out to me, which is fine, but I'm going to keep calling him because he had a building that's for sale. This was a 5/3. Beautiful building. Ringing, so you can hear it. Well, my headset's charging, but I'm going to go grab it now. It should probably be good. And then we have the church. I was going to follow up with that church today, but we need to do a little digging first to see if it's something we could, when we list it, are the approved uses something we could do?
Please leave your message for 9.
And that's the point. So we don't want to just list for the sake of listing. We want to know we can actually help these people. Good morning. This message is for Rodrigo. Sir, my name is Daniel, a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. I know I've left you a few messages, Rodrigo. Just trying to connect with you regarding the building that you had for sale in Belvedere. It is Monday, 10:30. I'm at 973-255-8714. Sir, you can even give me a text if that's easier for you, and just let us know what your plans were with the building because it looks like a beautiful piece of property. Thank you, sir. All right. And then there's one more. Yeah, this guy was that client was an unrealistic expectation. All right, let's call this one. I haven't been able to get in touch with this guy either. This is Mr. Gums. He is a little on the, he is over 80, so we're going to call him by his last name. Remember, we always call people by their last names if they're 55 and above. That's my cutoff. All right. I'm calling him now. Just so you guys know, I'm not bullshitting you. Come on. Nope.
Please leave your message for 973413085.
Good morning, Mr. Gums. My name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. I think I've left you a message before. Was trying to reach out to you regarding a property that was for sale. It was over in Maplewood. It is Monday about 10:30. I'm at 973-255-8714. And again, my name is Daniel, commercial agent with Tip Commercial. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right, let's see. I got one more. I'm texting them as well.
Battery low. Please charge now.
There we go. This is a lot of this, guys, just so you know. This goes on all day long. Cool. It's texting, it's calling, it's emailing, it's all of this stuff. And it's like, this just all keeps going. It's just what it is, man. I don't know. All right. I don't know, guys. I think it's going to be a little bit. I don't want to hang you on, but my partner is taking a little bit more time than normal. So I guess let me give a couple more a call. Let's see. What do I got here? Yeah, this guy. Crazy. Let's see. It's funny too, because there's a couple owners here that I've spoken to, and they're so this is a really good too. There's one in Wayne. Okay. There's a property in Wayne. If you guys know Wayne, New Jersey, the owner's asking like $4 million for a restaurant. That's just not even, the number is so far out of whack. And he told me he had offers in the twos. Multiple offers. Well, that tells you that's where the market is. It's not where you want it, which is 3.5. And then when I tell my partner that, he's like, "Oh, that's a flag," which it is, because it lets us know that the seller expectation and what market is, they're not in alignment with each other. I need them here. Seller expectation. If we can get it and we're both here, let's rock. That's what we're going to be calling, in a little bit today. But this seller, and it's a shame because he does want to sell it, but I I politely confronted him about the price and said, well, the market seems to be in the oh, no. We're not taking a penny less than. Well, how come you're looking to sell it? Well, we don't live in the area, so it's a pain in the ass for us to come back and forth. Okay. Well, tell me what your life would be like if you actually were able to sell the building and sell the business with it. Like, how would that improve your life? And he's like, well, you know, it would make it easier. We have another place up here and we're in like New York State. Okay. So if we can make that happen for you, sounds like that'd be something you'd be open to. I'm not selling it for a penny less than. Okay. And again, it's, I'll do the best I can, but if you're, that's where he was. And he was like, I'm not, he goes, if you're, what day and time are you looking for? Okay. I'm getting another car. So that's the car dealer telling me. So he's telling me I'm not selling it for a penny under $3.6 million. And that's a problem because it's not worth that. So with that, you know, okay. I went over motivation with him. I went over how his life would improve. But again, if seller expectation is here and what we can deliver is here as far as offers and price, we're not in alignment. And I won't sell it. I can't sell it. And I'm not in the business of convincing you to sell at the price that here's the price that we can sell at. And I told him that, look, the market's telling us here, I don't even have the numbers for your place, your business, because then he would need numbers. But he's like, if we're not, then don't worry about it. Like, we're good. We'll just keep it. Okay. No problem. I didn't ask him, and this would be a good question to ask him, is on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I really want to sell this, I'm motivated, I want to get it done. 1 being, hey, if it sells, great. If not, I'll just keep it. Where would you put yourself on that scale? I didn't ask him that, and I normally do with other properties and other stuff. I didn't even feel like it didn't even get that far. So I could have asked that, and that's probably a good question to ask, but I just didn't. So, yeah, it's all good though. Again, guys, I am not perfect with this by any means, but I have a really good ratio of appointments to listings taken. It's not 100. And again, I was talking to an agent, a power agent earlier this morning. She went on 2 and lost 2. I'm like, but that's okay. The other 8 that you're going to go on, you're going to convert. And that's an 80% ratio. That's what I want, 70 to 80. I can convert 7 to 8 out of 10. I'm good. Because I went on 1 on Wednesday and the guy has not called back. I was going up against his best friend, but I was able to get the appointment, which I was very happy about. And then it's practice. I practiced my listing presentation to him. So that's what we did. So again, I don't convert everything. No agent I know does. Nobody's at 100%. Shit, you convert 3 out of 10 in baseball, you're in the fucking Hall of Fame. So if I can get 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, bro, come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I'm just trying to find another one to call. That's my goal here. We spoke to this guy. He's not in alignment with, it's the same thing. It's a shame too. It's a beautiful property. Oh, let's try this one. Is this relisted? Hang on a minute. We got is this a commercial or is this just a straight 8 fam? Let's find out. That's Av, right? Yeah. Nope, he expired and he did not relist. This is a 6. All right, let's find it. What do we got? Boom. This is Mr. Molina. I think he's in Florida. Actually, let me. I should be good now. Hold on. Yeah, we're good. All right. This is Mr. Molina. He's in Florida. Call failed. Why would that call fail? Let's try this one. That's weird. It's a Spanish. It's a Spanish number. And the missus, it came up as her number first. Why is this going crazy? What? All right. No, he comes up first. Why that number? All right. I'm going to try this number. It's not linked to him, but it's coming up on his LLC. Let's find out. This is Mr. Molina. It's ringing. Three rings. Hi, good morning. I was looking for Mr. Molina, please. My name is Daniel, sir. I'm a commercial agent in New Jersey, in Hudson County with Tip Commercial. Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that, sir. Okay, not a problem, sir. All right, take care. So that is a that is a Mr. Molina. That is not the right Mr. Molina. Interesting. And he said, right, Sean? Come on, man. If you can do 7 out of 10, like that's 70%, bro. So the one that and again, so just to give you context, Sean, I went on an appointment on Wednesday. It was through a third-party referral. The guy told me he was not listed. He's like, look, my best friend is a realtor. So in my brain, I'm like, okay, let me practice. I have a friend that's a realtor. I did. We spoke, and he agreed. I got I got him to say, all right, you know what? Come out and present. Like, I'm good. And I did, but boy, was he would not sign. I closed him more than a few times. But after like number 4, I can tell like he was like, look, man, like I'm not listing. I'm not signing anything. And I said, hey, I appreciate that. Look, my job for you is to get contracts signed. And I'm going to demonstrate that skill right in front of you by asking for your signature. And he was like, not signing it. I haven't even met my friend yet. And then the one that I used like as a last resort, and you guys are free to use this. I'm sharing it with you so you can use it, is, hey, look, well, I appreciate that. We're here now. Like, I'm here. In order to save time, and he stopped me right there and was like, I'm not in a rush. So I'm going to meet with my friend. So you can stop right there. And I was like, wow, I couldn't even get that out. But what I say is it's just to save time. So whenever you do make the decision, we don't lose any time. We can take care of the paperwork here. It'll sit, and I had a leather attaché, like a leather portfolio. I said, it'll sit in this portfolio for 24 hours. Meet with your friend today. I'm going to call you tomorrow morning. And if after that point you say, I'm going to list with my friend, great. If not, and you feel I'm the best person for the job, you feel in your heart of hearts that I can get you exactly what you want, the time frame you want, I said, we could just, we already have the paperwork done. We can start the pre-market. That's what I would have normally said to him, but he didn't even give me the chance to do that. So most likely he's going to list with his friend, but I don't care. I got the rep in of presenting to him, and please, awesome. I got the chance to present to him. Okay, my assistant's asking me something about Zillow. Oh, okay. I'm saying it's asking me to download a Zillow app. Okay, we could do that. We're doing it now. My partner's not calling for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, guys, he's not calling me, and I really want to pitch this guy. But this is the problem sometimes with having partners. I'm ready to do it now, and he is not calling. So the best thing I could say is let's keep calling people. Oh, so this was the wrong Mr. Molina. So now let's go back to this, and I don't have any other numbers though. Shit. That sucks. No, I don't have it. Let me try this one more time. It's just dead. It just sits here. Like I'm calling it and it doesn't answer. It doesn't say, oh. Good morning. This message is for Mr. Molina. Mr. Molina, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial right in Hudson County. Sir, I was calling regarding the building that was for sale over in Jersey City. It is Monday, about 11 o'clock. Call me at 973-255-8714. My partner Jason and I were commercial agents in the area. We've sold property just like yours, and just wanted to speak to you and see what happened with the building and if selling is still important to you. Thank you, sir. Wow, it rang, but went right to voicemail. But the previous time I did it, it said call failed. So, all right. Can I go for more? I'm going to say yes. We are going to go for more. All right, we're going to check this real quick. She's in, I can't, because my TM is in the MLS and I can't. Here we go. All right. Partner's calling me. Yo. Let's get this, man. So let me pull him up real quick. Yeah. He I think he just wants to be done with the property. His neighbors and around him, let me pull him up real quick because I think I had some notes on him. And if I didn't, yeah, it's pretty dope, right? He's saying that there's not value in, like, he just thinks the value's in the land. And when I pulled it up, because yes, he was like, look, lots in Bayonne. He had it for, I'll tell you now. Hold on. I want to say it was like 115, which wasn't crazy. Oh, that's why it's not. No, hang on. It was coming up as a, there we go. Just got to find it real quick. It was listed at, 1145. Currently operating as a restaurant, 6,500 square foot lot. Storage space, massive commercial kitchen. I know, but you know, the LoopNet, it expired on MLS, so that's why I called him. And he was like, "Hey, I'm open to commercial." And between you and me, he was like, "Yeah," and he was not, I guess, he's ready to go in another direction. Would be the best way to say it. That I don't know. Yeah, I'd imagine that. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yep. And he marketed it as with its prime location in a pedestrian heavy area close to light rail. It's surrounded by retail, resi, and entertainment. That's what he had in the listing. No, 1.15 was what he had it at. I know. Bayonne lots are selling for 25 by 100 lots are selling for 350. So this is. Mm-hmm. Yes. He is on. Yeah. Yes. That's the whole deal. And that's what this guy, he's in, I want to say he's in hedge funds or like trading. He knows the market. He knows the macro market. So he was talking about different things. So yeah, I want to say he was like in finance, some kind of heavy finance. But yeah, like yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. He still has the guise of like, you know, oh, it's Bayonne, leave it alone, like, you know, that kind of stuff. I was like, brother, I don't know how true that is now. I said, marketed right, like this could be like this will move. You just got to get it in front of the right eyeballs. He was like, all right, look, man. He's like, I'm good today if you have time. I was like, okay. So but again, he feels that the most value is just in the land, like to tear it down and develop it. That's his thoughts when he. Because he was talking to me about his neighbors that may possibly want to sell too, and he was like, "Well, you can just combine them, and then do some." I don't. He mentioned it. I didn't probe deeper into it. Ryan. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. We could do that. Yeah. I mean, he's just open to all options. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Less. Yeah. Exactly. Less than. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's it. I think that's the best pitch. Yep. I think that's how we do it. All right. Let me reach out to him. I gotta shit. I gotta find him first. Hold on. Oh, hold on. There he is. He is. There he is. Ryan, it's Daniel. Hey, I got Jason on the line. Do you have a couple minutes? Perfect. Hold on. Jason, you there? Awesome. Ryan, you there? Perfect. Jason, this is Ryan, who I was speaking to earlier. Yep. So which one's that, Ryan? Okay, let me see. 193. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mansion tax. Yeah. Mansion tax. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Anything over 1 million, they want to do. Was it 2%, Jay? Yeah, That's 2 million and over. I think, Jay. I think two. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Thank you, Ryan. You bet. Who was good? So Jason's probably going to call me back because whenever we end the call, we always talk after it to summarize it. But he's totally open. What we're gonna do is do a deep dive into the analytics of what we can do in the property. It's a development site or a restaurant. We can keep either way, but what we're going to do is see what would be allowable there and then pitch it that way. So he was like, yeah, definitely. He's like, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Jason and him had some mutual friends in the industry. So we're going to probably reconnect with him. We're going to do some more due diligence to just make sure that when we do get this thing on the market, it'll go, we'll be able to get offers and have it go. So very open, very engaging. And that's where we're at. So now we're good. So we're going to do some work. He's like, yeah, I think the numbers will work out the way they are. And we agreed. I don't think that his price was too crazy. And I think that the way we position this to the market is going to determine how many offers we get. But he is 100% open to working with us. And I am, so this will be a good listing for us. So this is how it goes, guys. Again, it's a process. Start, middle, finish. Finish is going to be them agreeing to work with us. So it's value. We can give value that he didn't have before. That's what we both do. I give him the value proposition up front. My partner reiterates it and reinforces it when we're talking to him, which is what we were doing now. I was more silent than he was. So he was really giving the pitch because the contacts that they know mutually, he can speak more on. So there's no sense for me to say anything. I can just, I'll sit back. And then again, what happened was he said, perfect. He's very knowledgeable. This is a very knowledgeable seller in the market that we're talking about. So this would be a good one. So yeah, awesome. So that'll be, so this is good. So if I can get one of these like a day, that'd be awesome. If I can get one every other day, like a good appointment like that, then you just, again, you keep reloading. So awesome. Great appointment. Happy about it. So I'm going to eat, guys. I have not eaten. It's 11:30. I haven't eaten yet. I've been fasting. So before I go, any questions? Did you guys hear anything that you wanted to ask about before I go? I'm going to keep, this is, the mantra, guys. Juice is in the follow-up. It's always in the follow-up, guys. Always in the follow-up. He didn't answer the first couple times I talked to him. Then we called again. He's in this book. He was my top lead in this book. And now he's going to turn into a listing that we can help. We're going to get him the top dollar for it. So I'm juiced. I love that. That's a great appointment, man. So any questions? Anything else, guys? I hope this inspires those of you that are watching. We had a good audience today. I hope this inspires you, if you have call reluctance, to overcome that and just pick up the phone and start calling. You never know who you're going to turn up and turn into, talk to. You just never know, man. And how do I say this? Yes, there are other ways you can, get business and prospect for business. Paying for leads and things like that. I don't, it's not that, man. These people they're motivated. They want to sell. You have to find them through pointed questions that we ask. I'm doing a lunch and learn on the 25th in Rockaway. And we're going to talk about that, how to price properly, perfectly. So you don't have to take reductions. We'll also go over price reductions and go over that. So it's important, man. How to price property, can connect with the public. You can't substitute phone calls. How can you substitute? How can I put my knowledge in here and what I know and my value in like an email? No, man. Like I spoke with him for a half hour first, a week and a half ago. And then it was like, hey, let's just get you on a call with the owner. It sounds like you're open to it. We have a good value proposition. He was like, yeah, I'm open. Now we took the next step. The next step is we're going to do due diligence. And then the last step is he works with us. That's it. So I hope this is helpful. So when you guys are ready and you want to make calls with me, you can, guys. You can make calls with me. I'm going to be running a through my website, which is going to come out. I'm going to have courses and all that good stuff. So, and if you guys are thinking you want to talk up to me about, you can either do partnering with me, you can do mentoring. I'm open to that. So that said, it's a Monday. It's 11:30. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hope this was valuable to you. We're on the phones for almost 3 hours today. So I hope this is of value. And I'll be here tomorrow. Rocking and rolling. Peace.